Ladies and gentlemen, another day officially in the books for the Philadelphia Eagles as they continue to go through OTA period. You see some Jalen Hurts, you see some Tanner McKee, who looks locked and loaded to be that backup quarterback for the Eagles this season. I honestly think that Tanner McKee could be a starter on some other teams in the NFL, dude. He has some real potential. But in this video, we're going to go through all the news and notes and highlights and observations from today's practice, so make sure you guys stay tuned. However, before we dive into the video, I do ask one favor, and go follow all of the Eagles media members on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, because guys, I promise you, you will not regret it. These guys work so hard each and every single day to get these highlights out for us. Just go follow them. They're going to post highlights, they're going to post news and notes from practice every single day before I can even do it. So do yourself a favor, go follow them, and with that being said, let's dive into today's video and updates. Alright, here's some more footage from Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley. Again, Madden cover. We just figured out Saquon is the Madden cover. Let me know in the comments if you guys believe in the Madden curse. Saquon Barkley's, I don't think he's going to be affected by it, but who knows. Right here, just going through some individual drills, quarterback, running back, trying to keep that chemistry going. I'm excited, man. I am very, very excited, not only for Saquon Barkley, but Dillon, I think, could have a massive opportunity within this offense going into next season. Obviously, he could be that backup. I mean, look how big he is. You see him in the background there. Dude, he's massive. You also have Will Shipley, another guy that they really like here. And Will Shipley, dude, don't sleep on Will Shipley. The guy showcased a lot late last year. He could be a really good player for them too. So this running back room is filled with potential, untapped potential, and guys that can really affect the game. And we got some more running back work here. Will Shipley, Dillon, dude is massive. Dillon is a massive human being. If you guys don't believe that he's going to play a role within this offense this year, even if it's spelling Saquon Barkley for a couple of carries here or there, these guys are going to be big, man. I'm telling you. These guys, all of them. Will Shipley's going to get a lot of work too. I'm excited to see how this running back room really turns out going. It also looks like Dawson has a new number. Obviously, you got Devontae Smith, AJ Brown now. Dawson wearing that number 2. Haven't seen that before. I forget what he was wearing last year, but I think it was in the 80s, maybe 86 or something like that. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But another area of this team that's going to be different, maybe 83, that's going to be interesting going into this season, is this wide receiver core. Yes, you have those 3 guys. Dawson probably going to be your number 3. But after that, where do you go, right? Johnny Wilson played a lot of tight end in the red zone last year in 12 personnel. Terrace Marshall, a former, early pick, I believe by the Carolina Panthers. You have Anais Smith, who's a 5th-round pick. Elijah Cooks, Danny Gray, Taylor Morin, Giles Jackson. Which one of these wide receivers do you think steps up and becomes that wide receiver 4 for the team going into the season? That's a big question mark. Now, shout out to Brooks. He actually showed us that Jihaad Campbell was at practice in helmet, right? This is the first time we've kind of seen this. But he was here. Now, he's not ready to practice just yet, but he's going through mental reps, which is very important, very crucial, especially if you're a young rookie trying to develop into a full-time potential starter. We also did hear that Nakobe Dean is nowhere near coming back, right? He is not close to being back to practice. So we don't know how long it's going to take. We don't know when that's going to happen. Jihaad Campbell is a guy that is projected to be a day 1 starter. I mean, you also have Jeremiah Trotter, Small Munden, but outside of those guys, man, you're gonna need someone to step up, and Jihaad Campbell at least is my pick to be your day 1 starter. Now, I mean, let me know what you guys think. And you have Small Munden, right? Now, before we get any further into this video, guys, do me a big time favor and hit that like button if you haven't already done so. But most importantly, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. If you are new, it is free. It doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering this Philadelphia Eagle team throughout the entirety of this year's offseason. Now, you may be asking, what does that include? Well, not only are we going to cover the rest of OTAs, which should be the rest of this week, then they'll get into mandatory minicamp. We're going to cover all of that. After that, they're going to take a little bit of a break, probably about a month off. Then they're going to get into training camp. We got you guys covered with that as well. And then, before you know it, we're going to have preseason football. We're going to be breaking down all 22 coaches' film for preseason and regular season as well. So make sure you guys are joining the family if you haven't already done so. But here's a little rep here from Small Monday. Now, one thing that they're really trying to prioritize is forcing fumbles, being able to disengage from a block, as you see right here, right? Boom. We're going to engage. We're going to read and react to what the ball carrier does. So again, this is your initial blocker, right? We're reading this guy in the backfield. Which way is he going to go? We're going to stop on a dime, redirect, get through another blocker, and boom. Go get a forced fumble. So again, they're trying to really up the tempo, find some physicality, and force some fumbles this year. Now here's Danny Gray. If you were to ask me one guy that I think could explode this year, Danny Gray has all of the speed, all of the athleticism, and everything that you'd want in a wide receiver that can stretch the field. Keep an eye on Danny Gray throughout all of training camp, all practices. We're going to keep you guys updated, but this is a guy they think could absolutely explode onto the scene and make a big-time contribution to this team going into the year. Here's another rep. I believe he was initially with San Francisco, but is now here right now. So, Eagles, get this man the football and watch him work in space. Preseason is going to be a really big time for him to really showcase what he can do. But if I'm being honest with you, I am very, very excited about his potential. All right, here's some more reps. Ball security, really working on, right, opposite thing that the defense is doing, right? They're trying to force fumbles. We're trying to secure the ball. We don't want turnovers. Turnovers are the worst thing in football. And right here, just going through those drills where you're going through some punches, some peanut punches, and then boom, getting hit a couple of times. Now, they run this with everybody. Wide receivers, fullbacks, tight ends, running backs, everybody. Quarterbacks, they got to hang on to the football. Wet, shine, sunshine, right? Cold, warm, it doesn't matter what temperature it is. You cannot be fumbling the football. And again, today, they made it a focal point. Don't want to turn over the football. So, good reps here from the offensive skill positions. A little bit of Cooper DeJean for you, as well as some other guys. Obviously, the secondary is a little bit different. No Avonte Maddox, no Darius Slay. Keely Ringo is a guy that I think will be a day one starter on the outside boundary for them. He's big enough, he's strong enough, he's fast enough, right? You obviously have Quinyon Mitchell, who's going to be probably on that right side again. And then you got Cooper DeJean, who's in the nickel, really good tackler, showcased that all year last year. But the biggest question mark is safety. You have Sidney Brown, you have Reed Blankenship, but does Andrew Makuba step up and become a day one starter for this team? Yes or no? In my opinion, I think he could play a lot of different positions for you, whether it's in the box or as a midfield close. I think he adds a lot to this football team, and I'm excited to see how he fits into this team. You see him right here wearing number 24 to the right side of your screen. He's going to be very crucial. We're honestly seeing Cooper DeJean play a lot of safety as well throughout the last couple of practices. It's going to be interesting to see how they like to line up during some of these games. I mean, right now, he's playing and practicing with the safety, so interesting. Now, I am going to end the video here, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications for more of these Eagles updates, and I'll see you soon. Peace.